Flu, put off all things and go to bed. If you at least spend a day on your feet, already sick, you can forget about the quick treatment for the flu. You'll lengthen and exacerbate the course of the disease. Treating symptoms is far from all treatments. The sooner you start taking antiviral drugs prescribed by your doctor, the higher their effectiveness in the fight against the virus. Taking such medications can reduce the duration of the disease by 1 to 2 days. Do not forget about symptomatic treatment, drugs for coughing, getting rid of sore throat, relieving a runny nose, and antipyretic drugs. Humidify the room. Humid air helps to cope with the stuff nose and alleviate discomfort in the eyes. It is not necessary to breathe hot steam, just turn on the humidifier, if there is one, put a wet towel on the battery, or just sit in the shower for a few minutes. The cabin. Viruses spread worse in humid air. Perhaps one of the reasons for the reduction in the frequency of colds in the summer is precisely in high humidity. Ascorbic acid or vitamin C is not produced in the human body and does not accumulate in it. Therefore, you must include foods in your daily diet containing vitamin C, and use it in large quantities during flu epidemics. Recent studies have shown that vitamin C does not prevent or treat flu, but it softens symptoms, and shortens the duration of the disease. Daily intake of vitamin C reduces the risk of colds by 50%. Vitamin C is rich in citrus fruits, apples, persimmons, berries. It is useful to make tea from rose hips. It is necessary to use fluid in large quantities and warm form. Weak green or black tea is recommended, in which they add a spoonful of honey and a slice of lemon. A lot of vitamin C and in red pepper. According to some statements, just a small piece of pepper or pepper infusion contains more vitamin C than in several lemons combined. Hot pepper is widely used in the treatment of the patient throat and cough. For headaches, drugs such as ibuprofen, paracetamol are indicated. Runny nose, airway congestion are eliminated with active and frequent washing of the nasopharynx with aqueous saline solution, after which local vasoconstrictor drugs are used according to indications. It is not recommended to lower the temperature to 38.2 degrees Celsius if the patient tolerates hyperthermia well. There is no danger of seizures and other complications. Higher, by well-being. To reduce, use paracetamol, ibuprofen. According to popular wisdom, the flu loves to be cured. Medicine completely agrees with this. To avoid complications, all days of the illness need not only to be at home, but be sure to observe bed rest. These recommendations, by the way, apply to children, but also to adults. Prepare a multivitamin extract of wild rose, which has bactericidal, disinfecting properties, has a diaphoretic and diuretic effect, and increases resistance infections. Also at home, you can apply 3 drops of fir, eucalyptus or sage oil to the fan blades, and turn on the device for 3 minutes. Get a good inhalation. 3 to 5 drops of the same oils can be dripped on a hot pan, the effect will be the same. The most effective folk remedy for flu is black currant in all kinds. A decoction of chopped branches of currant is prepared as follows: brew a full handful with 4 glasses of water. Boil for 5 minutes, insist. Drink 2 cups of sugar in a warm form overnight in bed. The next day, repeat and no longer hurt. It is best to rinse your nose with saline. It happens in drops and spray. Sprays are more expensive and cost more than 100 hryvnias. If a stuffy nose interferes with life, you can try drops with oxymetazoline. They cost from 42 to 112 hryvnia. But do not abuse, you can get used to the drug, which will lead to drug rhinitis. Then getting rid of nasal congestion will be much more difficult. The drug should be used carefully and with some medical problems such as high blood pressure or tachycardia. These conditions can affect its effect. If you are taking any other medicines, be sure to inform your doctor. Drops with oxymetazoline should not be prescribed on your own. Sleep correctly. A good night's sleep is needed. If you get sick, a recent study confirmed that those patients who slept a lot and slept well eventually recovered from the flu and other viral diseases much faster. But a runny nose and cough are not something that contributes to a good night's rest. To ensure a good night's sleep, organize a sleeping place so that your head is high enough. Raised, for example, place books or other voluminous strong objects under the mattress from the head of the head. Pomegranate fruit stimulates sputum outflow in bronchitis and pneumonia, improves the functioning of the pancreas. Pomegranate juice cleanses the blood after infections, helps with colds, coughs, inflammations, high fever, anemia. The daily dose for an adult is 1 pomegranate per day or juice from it. Use with caution in case of high acidity.